was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game.
Here we go.
And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Burrow on play action. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Dot. 180. Dot.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
They go play action with Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That is caught by Dell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
11 MT.
1st and 10 at the 46
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
On first down, back to Harvey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Richardson off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Richardson looking to throw this. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Harvey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty. Touchdown, Colts! A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. Done good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Breaks through the contact. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
I'm fine, ready?
2nd and 10.
Here we go, 12, 12. Right, 80.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the 2 of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He'll find Marks out of the backfield. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them... there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly get them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson back to throw it. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
11. Here we go. 180. 12.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Throw left side to Higgins. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete to Dell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Take down a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the 6.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Off play action, Richardson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Tag! Gravity Lions!
And Richardson looks to throw once more. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here we go, back! Back to 60,
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Colts first down.
Play action. Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Richardson. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Let's go now. Go.
On 3rd down, Harvey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Go.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Harvey going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 5-yard
Come on,
line.
come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Richardson going to try to run it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Done good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Now inside the 25. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and they're right back where they started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now it's Richardson. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam.
Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
On the set.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. They'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. They go play action with Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
From the shotgun, Richardson. They'll swing this out to Giddens. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Texans' 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Harvey. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here we go.
Now receiver in motion left.
19. Go.
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180. Lights up. 11 mighty. 11 MT. Take.
Now Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
180.
Mixing up the middle. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
180. Place hot. 12. 12. 12.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Gun. Start. Can. Start.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Start. 11. Start.
They go play action with Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's gotta have it time. 4th and 9.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing, Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Richardson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Richardson. We'll check this down again. He's out of the backfield. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Richardson to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Now Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 11 empty. Right, 80.
Burrow. Taking a shot for Dell here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll come up 11, now 11, on 2nd down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Here's 1st and 10.
19, go.
Here's Richardson. they'll say it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
Here comes second down.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Richardson looking to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Colts who are going to get a chance to win it here first as we're back underway in overtime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, they quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. On the RPO, Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Texans scoop it. Down the left sideline. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here.
We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT.